Good evening. This is the SCP Foundation with your late night announcements, coming to you from Site 17. I'm Researcher Well, and the following information is intended for Foundation employees only. Tonight we'll be covering SCP-264 Skeleton Temple, Object Class Safe. SCP-264 Object Class Safe. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-264 is to be contained in a 16 by 16 meter room of standard reinforcement. 2 guards are to be stationed outside of this room at all times, circulated every 24 hours. The room is to be monitored every day for a minimum of 2 hours. SCP-264 requires no nourishment of any type. No support is necessary either, as SCP-264 suspends itself through an unknown source of levitation. Note, as of redacted, 2000 redacted, only agents redacted, deceased, redacted, and Dr. redacted are permitted to visit SCP-264. Failure to comply will result in reassignment pending transgressor's condition. See Addendum 264-01. SCP-264 has noted previously some attachment to the aforementioned agents, as they were part of the team that originally discovered data expunged. In addition, both agents redacted and redacted were on location during data expunged. Suggest keeping them on site until further notice, Dr. Carnival. Description: SCP-264 is a skeleton of humanoid appearance, estimated at 2 meters in height. Its skull is slightly elongated, and 2 metal protrusions extend from either kneecap. SCP-264's torso and upper pelvis have either been replaced by or consist of a structure composed of an unknown metallic substance that resembles a temple of unknown origin. The structure is composed of several layers of balconies and terraces, with a door located at the approximate center. On the structure are dozens of carved statues that resemble men, women, children, and in a few cases, animals. Statues are unable to be removed, although they appear to go about the standard activities of any tribal culture when not being viewed directly. The structure and skeleton seem to either have been mounted upon or are part of a hemisphere just over 1 meter in diameter, composed of what appears to be the same unknown metal. The edge of the hemisphere is lined with evenly spaced spikes about 2.5 centimeters in length. Several of the statues have been seen interacting with the sphere in various ways and seem to be aware of its existence. The backside of the hemisphere is covered in carvings of several languages, including Arabic, Hebrew, German, and redacted. Translation of the redacted language has been suspended indefinitely due to data expunged. See Addendum 264-02. SCP-264 is sentient, communicating through several nonverbal forms, including Japanese, Taiwanese, Korean Sign Language, and Morse code. It is most frequently recorded communicating through writing. However, it has been noted writing in nearly every language currently discovered, including the redacted language. On rare occasions, a designated statue will speak for the SCP. There have been only 2 recorded instances of this happening since its discovery. Subject refers to itself as the Guardian and refers to the carved statues as separate entities. SCP-264 claims to be the creator of the statues and the structure they live in. The statues appear to be aware of the Guardian's existence, as they have been observed retrieving several objects from the interior of the hemisphere, where it is presumed the structure expands. Objects retrieved from the interior include a stick of charcoal, papyrus, SCP redacted, and a small semi-transparent marble of data expunged, which was presented to Agent Redacted by one of the statuettes. How SCP-264 is capable of communicating with its subjects is currently unknown, as neither it nor the statues emit any form of psychic readout. However, SCP-264 has alluded to having abilities of precognition, taken from Interview 264-A. SCP-264. I saw what happened to the doctor as easily as you see me and my people now. Dr. Carnival. How exactly did you manage to do that? SCP-264. I trace the threads of fate. SCP-264 refused to elaborate on what it meant. However, it can be assumed that through some force unknown, SCP-264 is able to view the path a person may take through the course of their life. SCP-264 has proven to have knowledge of several other SCPs currently contained, including SCP-035, SCP Redacted, and SCP Redacted. See Interview 264-A. Addendum 264-01. Due to the actions on 06-10-20 Redacted, in which Dr. Redacted and the civilian Redacted data expunged, SCP-264 will allow only the aforementioned agents to converse with it. Following data expunged, Dr. Redacted entered SCP-264's cell to perform several experiments with one of the statues. At 0200, data expunged, several hours later, a previously on-scene statue was viewed emerging from the doorway located at SCP-264's center. Close-up imaging proved the statue to be the likeness of Dr. Redacted. Addendum 264-02, data expunged. Note: the next stages of exploration have been enacted upon today. A fiber scope was inserted into the doorway located at what we're guessing is the center of 264. With its permission, of course. Can't have any more assistance lost to rudeness. For the most part, the view was nil. Image was distorted. Some property of 264 is interfering with the camera, though of course it can't give any insights as to what causes this to happen. A phrase inscribed on the inside of the hemisphere it's mounted on was all we found. Translated from Japanese, it says, "Salt armor," though what this means we're still at a loss for. However, it does confirm our suspicions that 264 is Japanese or at least Asian in origin, despite where it was discovered. Further exploration scheduled for 11/6 Redacted. Dr. Carnival. Okay. If you are assigned to SCP-264 and have proper clearance, most of the redacted information in tonight's announcements will be provided to you. That is all for this evening. Thank you, Foundation employees. Stay safe and have a good night.